So I'm Julie Hawker, I'm Chief Executive of Cosmic, and over the years we've run various work placement programs. So we've engaged with graduates, usually in the process of their degree they come out for work placements. We've embraced work experience in school education system, and we wanted to look at something a bit more significant, specifically because of youth unemployment as a worry for all of us in society. So we started to look at what it would mean to employ apprentices, and Jamie, who you've just been talking to, was our first foray into this new apprenticeship approach. Jamie joined us in January last year, so January 2013, and we started him off on a business administration apprenticeship. It was what Jamie was interested in doing, but soon we realised that that wasn't actually the framework or the module or the learning that our business would want from an apprenticeship anyway. And so we started to look at, if we took on more apprentices, which we definitely did want to do, how would we bend the apprenticeship model to make it suit what our business needs? And as you've heard, our business does web, training, tech support and consultancy work. That's Cosmic's 4 main services. So we wanted to look at what exists on the qualification framework that would suit that, in terms of, because our apprentices for us were part of our growth strategy. So it's very business driven, very imperative that we got that talent and that learning driven through our business. What we then came up against was this huge mountain to climb in terms of the academic world, and how you got to manufacture a qualification from modules that existed just became so very, very time consuming. And the academic world obviously exists to support learning and research and all of those things. What I think my main reflection at this time, 7 months in, is it doesn't exist to support business imperative and business need very effectively. And so we've invested hugely the time we've put into developing the apprenticeship model that works for us and for our business, and we've taken on 6 more apprentices in that time, and they've all got the benefit of this new menu sort of mix and match approach to the modules of their learning, so that they can have modules that are about web development or technical support or data analysis. That's the approach we're now taking, but it's taken us already 7 months of massive time investment from our business to get them to that stage. I think there's an attitude, a sort of almost a mindset in the academic world that needs to understand that businesses will engage with apprenticeships and grow their own talent. That's how we viewed our experiences so far. But they need to be supported much more effectively by the academic world. So there need to be people, not just in FE colleges or universities, but people in city and guilds, for example, who know how the modules of learning are going to fit well with the business needs, and look at the economy and find out what the economy is telling us about the growth areas of business. Currently the economy is the strongest growth in our economy is around retail, food production, healthcare. And so what I'd look to for our next group of apprentices would be, what digital skills do those young people need in order to excel in careers in those industries? Because it's not just about training digital skills for the sake of digital, it's about training digital skills in the context of the business that need them. Okay, I think one of the things that has surprised us and we've obviously taken on a lot of apprentices in one go and done that quite deliberately, but what those young people have provided to our business is a level of disruption and a level of challenge that we hadn't necessarily anticipated. And it has been challenging and it has been worrying, but boy, it's been exciting. And the rest of the team, my colleagues around the apprentices, have all been shaken and stirred up a bit, but they've also become a lot more motivated, a lot more engaged in what we're doing, because of course we've got a lot of fresh talent, hungry to keep their jobs in our business, to learn new ways of doing things. We've got a brand new service being developed specifically as a result of our apprenticeships. So something we weren't delivering as a commercial service before will be delivered within the next month or so. And it's that level of energy and disruption that, as I say, we didn't anticipate that. That's not the reason we deliberately came into this. But it's been an absolutely gold dust for our business. I'd go that far to say it's been an absolutely brilliant experience, and I can't wait to see how it goes forward now. So these young people, as you've heard from Jamie and Alex, they came to us having studied at relatively high levels. So they both had A levels. In one other case, one of our apprentices had already started university but dropped out. And what they came to us with, we ramped up their motivation during the recruitment process. We made absolutely sure that they had the passion to come into our business and do really well. So our expectations of them were very high. What they came in with in return was very high expectations about what our business was going to do for them, both to secure their jobs going forward, but also to do more for our business itself. So as I say, we've got a brand new service already coming through, one that we know we have a marketplace to deliver to. We have young people like Alex, who within 6 months of joining our business is able to go out and deliver a training session to a group of adults without any question and without support. And that for me has really, rocked our perception of how long it might have taken to bring a young person with the right talent and the right potential, but to bring that young person through to a direct income generation role in our business. And I think that's, it's credit to the young people and the way we chose them, but also it's a direct example of just how valuable an apprenticeship programme can be when it's done well.